Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praise unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
That's right, that's right.
Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And honors to you brothers out there in the highways and the byways teaching this word in sincerity and truth. And I've got the brother Ratazar Allah with me. Camera. We're just going to go into the more signs that we're getting closer to that time where the so-called white man's going to make that RFID chip mandatory, man. We're in the last days. In fact, real quick, brother, get Daniel's 12th chapter, knowledge shall increase. But the Lord has had it where the so-called white man, he's done a lot of research where he can build the RFID technology, man. Now, why do you think that things like this just happen for no reason? No, it's all in the plan of the Heavenly Father. Just like when they invented the plane, that was all fulfilling prophecy. You know what I'm saying? When they started building the jet propulsion systems and all that for the missiles, that was all prophecy fulfilling. Okay, you ain't gonna have the destruction of America without nuclear weaponries, man, and the ICBMs, which is the delivery system. Well, the mark of the beast, it needs the RFID technology, man, and that technology is becoming more and more prevalent. Okay, that shows you we at the end.
Go on, Daniel 12 and 4 says, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even the time of the end, even to the time of the end. And many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
Knowledge shall be increased. Knowledge is increased, man. And we're living in a time when now it's impossible for Esau to have a system where you can't buy and sell unless you have a particular thing, because it's called the cashless society, man. They're doing away with barter and all that, cash physical, and making it basically an electronic system that they can control completely, man. Now people are more and more less independent than they were in the ancient world. They don't grow their own food, they don't make their own clothes. They're not sufficient. Everyone is dependent on a system which is controlled by the so-called white man, by the beast. So you were seeing how this thing is coming together. And you've got guys out there trying to scoff while the mechanism is being put together, man, before their very eyes. You got a precept you want to give?
Yeah, I've got the mark of the beast. Revelation 13, and I'll start from 15. And it said he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
The image of the beast is that system. Globalism is based upon what? The European Roman system. The UN, all of that. It's all based upon the same system, man.
Conglomerate of empires.
That's right.
Yeah. Go on. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause as many as would not worship him, worship the image of the beast, should be killed.
Anyone that doesn't want to get down with a new world order is slated for destruction, man.
They're the resistance.
They're the resistance, like Gaddafi.
Yeah.
Go on.
Verse 16 says, and he causeth all, I say it again, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
That mark is a physical mark. The word there is karama, which means a thing carved into, inserted. That's the implantable RFID chip, man. Go on.
Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell.
Meaning commerce, meaning transactions. You ain't gonna be able to buy or sell, travel. You ain't gonna be able to do anything, man, if you don't have that mark of the beast. Just like now, there's certain things that you need in the system to do anything. You need your national insurance number, your everything you go, you gotta have an ID to do it. You can't even buy liquor without a blood clot ID out here, man. So they're closing in that system, man. It weren't like that 100 years ago. People were more free, had more liberty to do certain things. Now you're juiced into the system, man. Go on.
This is verse 18.
Yeah. That's why he's talking like that.
Oh no, sorry. And I'll read it again. Yeah. Verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, For it's a number of a man, and his number is 100, 3 scores 6.
That's right, and that's the vibration, that's the number they come under, the 666, man. They promote that everywhere, man.
Digital currency. Man.
Now I've got an article here, now check this out. This is from the www.inverse.com. Human traffickers found to be using pet trackers on people. It says the dystopia is rising. There's a dystopian society.
Dystopia means bad.
Responding to a woman's strong insistence that she had a tracking device in her body, doctors at unnamed hospital found and surgically removed from her side a small glass capsule loaded with electronics. She, as a victim of human trafficking, had been tagged just as a pet owner might tag a pet. Now, this might be they might say this is a hoax, but this is believable because guess what? That technology exists, and that use makes sense. If you had a slave and you wanted to know where they are all the time, a slave is like a pet. Over here in the UK, all pets are chipped now. All pets have to be chipped, so they know where they are and they have to be registered. Well, hold on, people have to be registered already. It's called a birth certificate. Registration is part of this society. Everywhere you go, you got to register. So is it so much to imagine that they would chip people? Now they got the cashless society, the Oyster card and the contactless payment, that uses the same chip.
It's already, that system's already big in Switzerland. In Switzerland, that system's already big. They've done away with cash, man. They're on this cashless society all the way, man. The chip, they've been pushing the chip for many a years, man, over there. Switzerland's like a rich capital, man. That's where all the rich bankers, and you see a lot of bankers and shit going over there, man.
You got a lot of people are actually getting the chip on purpose, willfully. Willingly. So that system, that's why it's called ubiquitous RFID and ubiquitous computing, meaning you got devices everywhere that read RFID. Your computer can read RFID, your phone can read RFID. You go to the shop, the scanners read RFID. Everything can connect in, but the car deals with RFID.
Buses.
So that system is everywhere, man. In every area of society uses RFID technology now. That's that system. And the only thing left is for them to bring forth a huge pressure, a huge crisis, to force the people, say them, look man, you got to have this chip. And the majority of people are going to take it out of necessity because they want to survive. Because they worship the beast. The beast is their savior. A lot of people look at the government and the state as their savior, as a god. Like if anything happens, the state gonna have their back. That's why Jake will like, where FEMA at?
Yeah, you know.
Because that's their god. That's what they're hoping to come and save them. This thing is close, man. And the worst thing about it is, man, you got Nate out there teaching. You heard what he's saying. He's saying you can take a vaccine. He said you can take anything in your body as if it's necessary or you need to. Well, hold on. When the famine comes and the only ones that's got food is the FEMA camps, and they say, well, but to get into the FEMA camp, you got to take this chip. Well, I suppose you got to have to take the chip because you need to, right? It's a necessity.
It's a necessity.
We're in that time. We're at the time of the end, man. This is fucking bizarro world out here right now. You got genetically modified animals, genetically modified creatures, robots walking around,
GMO foods,
implants. This is the end right here. He's ready to let loose. He's got what he needs. He's done the research. When you check it out, hey, get that we are not ignorant to his devices. Micah, get that Micah 2 and 10. Yeah, but get Micah 2 and, get Psalm 64, I believe it's 6. Here, fulfill the diligent search. You gotta understand that a lot of them guys that were writing them scientific sci-fi books and them scripts for the sci-fi films 100 years ago, 80 years ago, when you go back and watch them films, a lot of the things that were in them films are actually now. Like you watch Total Recall, body scanners at the airport, brain chips, genetically modified people and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cloning and all that shit.
Cloning and all. Yeah, I don't want to get into that.
That's a whole other breed.
But all them things, now guess what? Those things weren't by accident. Those were plans that the elites had back then. And them guys that were writing them movies were insiders, and they knew what the deal was. And they were basically, the scripture says, from the wicked boasting of his heart's desire. A lot of them sci-fi films like The Brave New World, George Orwell, that was the wicked boasting of his heart's desire. That's what they wanted. That's the future they wanted and planned for. That's why they were the Rockefeller Foundation and the Rothschilds. They got private, public. It don't matter whether it's private or public. It's all them anyway. They fund these different scientists to do the research so that they could get these technologies to have the society that they want, which is the New World Order. They needed certain technologies in order to bring their New World Order in, and they got the technology now. Okay, have they not? Have they not got the RFID, the Wi-Fi, where they could, the satellites, they could track and trace people? They've got the system of control. They were using technology to become like gods. See everything, know everything. You got
the sequel. I got the sequel.
That's right.
This is Ezekiel 28 and it says 2, verse 3. It says, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. It says, verse 4, with thy wisdom and with thine understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches and hast gotten gold and silver into their treasures.
Yeah, through wickedness and their wisdom, they steal the resources of the world. And then what do? They take that money and they research and build a structure of enslavement. That's all they do. They think that Esau sits back and he thinks, what can I do or invent to further enslave these people and oppress these people that I have? They didn't want it to just be how it is now. They want more oppression. They don't want you to just be able, they want to put a chip in you, man.
Yep. Powerless.
They want to tell you when you eat. They want to tell you when you sleep. They want to tell you when you have sex. They want to tell you if and when you can get pregnant. That's what they want. They show you that in the movie The Fortress. Oh, we got a breeder here. You know, that's why he got put in jail, because he got his woman pregnant.
Yeah, now they're trying to do away with sex, man. Creating all kind of virtual reality sex toys and shit.
False sperm
banks.
False wombs.
Yeah, man.
All that stuff is technology that they're coming out with now. They done plan for that.
Psalm 64.
You got that 64?
Yeah, 64. Psalm 64 and
7 or 5.
The Psalm 64 and 5. It says they encourage themselves in an evil matter.
The evil matter is that seed that Yahweh Sham Yahushai put in their mind. It's a big idea.
Yeah.
The New World Order. Them motherfuckers don't even know that Yahweh Sham Yahushai, through the spiritual demon Satan, was the one that put that idea in their mind, and that's why they can't get it out of their minds. That's why, you know, they come together and they've been planning this shit for hundreds of years, man. And they never one day said, you know what, man, fuck this. No, they gonna do that because the Lord has set them up to fulfill His will, man, His prophecies on the left-hand side. Right? Part of that was bringing about this mark of the beast. Which when they first did it, they didn't know that's what it was. Now they know, but hey, the Lord has got it, they're stuck on that mode, man. Go on. The prophets broke it down for them.
It's a life's mission, you know. Psalm 64 and 5. It says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily.
Yeah, because this whole system that they're building up is a giant snare. These stupid, man. These people out here are fucking stupid, man. They don't even understand everything they do, like getting a driver's license and all that. When they vote, when everything they do, the Esau's setting up a snare for them and their family. Yeah. The debt system, the money system, it's all a snare, man. This place is a giant fucking place full of nets. You can't park your car without getting a £60 fine, man. Yep. Brother told me the other day he was in his ends and he crossed the road and got a ticket for jaywalking, man. Motherfucker laying snares. Okay? All this technology you see him coming out with is snares. Vaccines, snares. GMOs, snares. All this technology is really a snare. The World Wide Web ultimately was created by the so-called white man as a snare. A worldwide wiretap. Because guess what? Using the internet, the white man can know what people are thinking, man. And monitor mass movements. That's why you got something called Google Analytics, which they feed all the information from Google, and not just Google, because Google's based upon the Echelon program, which the NSA have. Basically, they use the information coming on Facebook and all these different websites, like what people are searching, what people are writing, and they collate it all together, and they can actually predict when there's going to be a riot, or, you know what I'm saying? They can predict them using certain algorithms. It's called pre-crime. They can predict mass movements. That's why they know that this Israelite thing is blowing up. How do they know? Because they know the views. They know what people. Every time someone goes, yeah, Khan, Shalom, and they got a little mic on your computer, you might not comment, but you might be in your yard going, yeah, that's right. The mic can pick that up and hear, oh, he just agreed with them. They got that shit, man. Oh, you're having a conversation on the phone. Every time you mention the word Israel, Yasha Allah, keywords, that shit's popping up, man. This shit is real, man. Esau's got that technology, man.
Big database, man.
Yeah,
They show you that in this new program called The Colony, man. The Colony where, you know, they pass martial law, they're tracking everyone, they got drones flying everywhere.
Yep, drones, which they're bringing in the drones more. It's a fucking snare. But they'll put it at the game. They'll have the drones at the game, video in the game. It's not bad, you know, it's a snare though. That's not what Esau really wants it for. He really wants it for surveillance on you. Looking down your woman's
Psalms 64 and 6. It says they search out iniquities.
Yep.
They accomplish a diligent search.
Listen, the top researchers on the planet are being funded by the elites. Hey, all them top private companies that are inventing weapons and all, the elites, ultimately that research money is from the elites, and they show you that in all their movies, man. How many movies you'll have a scientist inventing something, and it's all some elite guy that's funding it for his own purposes, and then sometimes the scientists don't even know.
You don't even know. You might find out something, you might want to rebel against it, then they assassinate him, get someone else.
Don't you know they got secret laboratories with scientists down there that don't even see the light of day?
Or the ones that the German scientists they used to kidnap,
Project Paperclip and all that, but that's just the public one.
Yeah,
they got research labs that are on the ground. They show you that in Resident Evil, man. They got research labs that are on the ground where the guys working down there, they live down there. They don't come up to the surface. According to their family, they've been dead for 20 years. They buried them. They're not dead. They're locked up in the laboratory somewhere working for Esau. That's why Esau thinks that when after the World War III is gone, he's gonna come out of his bunkers and they're gonna have mad technology. They're gonna have fucking robots, and that's how they're gonna take over everyone else. After the World War III, they're gonna come out with all the technology that they got for them. Because Esau don't give the top elites. They don't give the top technology they have out there for public consumption. They got private armies. They got
show you that in G.I. Joe, man.
Yeah, like G.I. Joe. They got private armies, man, that is just for them. They got robots and technology that is for them and not for no one else. Not for the US government or the Russian government. That's for the elites. Private. Because imagine how much, when you got money, man, you unlimited research.
Limited resources.
Wow, what do you need to invent this? Here, $1 billion? Here. Secret funds and shit. So they got shit that even the American military don't know about, man. They already got killer robots and shit. Going up. Hey, Esau's the top. If you want to make money, research something that's useful to the elites, and you're going to get whatever check you want, man.
That's why they got all these dummies, these buffer dummies in the unis, man. To get them new ideas, man.
Yep.
Well, not nowadays, not more so nowadays, because everyone's just, you know, they've got shit ideas.
Guys,
but yeah, they're still going. But more like back in the day, they would take them ideas and actually act on them, man.
Yep.
Fund them and all that. There's one guy was saying that recently, man. He did a project dissertation, and they ended up funding it, man. You know, trying to bring the shit to life.
All them universities, their funding goes back to the Rockefellers.
Camera's on red.
Huh?
Camera's on red.
Okay, cool.
Psalm 64 and 6 says they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search.
What's a diligent search? Research. Researching this, researching contactless technology, researching RFID technology, how can it be used? Researching cloud computing, that's a new thing. Cloud computing. The iCloud and all that, man. That's a new thing. That weren't around when I was growing up. How did they get that? Research.
The mad scientist, these was the mad scientist.
Tony Stark.
Both inward thought and of every one of them, and the heart is deep.
Meaning they got an agenda that's deeper than the average moron out here.
Yeah.
Their agenda is the new world. These assholes out here think about no new world order. It's everyday Edomite. They don't even know there is a new world order, man, or a plan for a new world order.
They laughing.
You got guys in America that don't know that America was set up for the sole purpose of setting up the new world order, man. They think America was set up so they can eat apple pie and have barbecues in the summer, man.
Yeah, liberty and freedom.
Liberty, you dumb motherfucker, man. Don't you know they already knew about the new world order? They already had that plan in their head. That's why they call it the new world. They were going to use the riches and the resources in the land of America, in the Americas, to build their new. And have they not done that?
They've done it.
Have they not taken the riches that they used and took that money and researched to build this system that we have? Come on, man. Then you got guys in America, pee on crackers,
Actually live there, they don't even know it.
thinking that America was built so they can have an American dream. Dumb motherfucker. That's why the elites, they don't give a fuck about America, man. That's why they stuck your jobs, took them out to China, man. They don't give a fuck.
That's why they gave you Donald Trump, man. It's amusement, it's an entertainment for you dumb niggas, man.
They sold you out, the TTP, the fucking all kind of agreements, trade agreements. Now look, you're unemployed. Well, they don't give a fuck. They want a new world order. They don't give a fuck about America, man. They don't even live in America, man.
Exactly.
They're gonna turn America into a third world country full of slaves, just like everywhere else. Which it is a bunch of slaves anyway. Go on up. So their inward thought is deep. Not like these average peons out there, man. That you believe in Britain or you believe in America. The elites don't believe in Britain or America. They don't associate themselves with them terms, man. They're all about this new world order and becoming gods on the earth. You peons are about British patriotism. You're a fucking patriot. You moron. You moron. The people that feed you that bullshit don't believe in that, man. They don't give a fuck about that.
No, we're not Muslims.
Go on, man.
It's Micah 2 and 1. Micah 2 and 1 says, woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Yep.
When the morning is light, they practice it.
Yep.
Because it is in the power of their hand.
Because they got the money and the influence and the power to get it done. And that's what they've been doing for the last 400 years. Using their power, the money and the influence to bring about this today. Which is going to culminate in them bringing in that chaos, that World War III, that chaos, the martial law, which is totalitarianism, and the mark of the beast. We in that time, man. How you can't see we in that time, man? They're ready to unleash it on the people, man. The men are all effeminate and weak. They're ready to do this thing, man. People are all dumbed down, spiritually weak. And where you think the elites got the vision from? These demons. You know, they got the visions from these demons and they follow it. They do seances and the demons guide them about what to do, who to recruit. Like when you might think, oh, you just become a top hip hop actor star because you're just so good at rapping. No, they've actually had a seance and the demon said that guy. The demon told him he's gonna send you a CD on a particular day. That guy's the guy you're gonna choose. This is what you're gonna do, and he's gonna join you. They already know that, man. When they met you, dumbass, they already knew that. The demon told them this guy. That even Kanye says in the white man's world, they knew you, Kanye. They knew Jay-Z, they knew Beyonce. They get visions from these demons of who to recruit in all air, like Trump. They already did the seance, so Trump is the guy.
He's the guy, man.
We're gonna, they seek to prognosticators and divinations, man.
That's part of their power.
But we do it on the right hand side of righteousness, man. We seek to the scriptures.
Second Ezra 9:1. So he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Yeah, we're measuring the time according to the scriptures, man. Looking at what's going on and where we are in the prophecies, and we can see that we're at the end of this man's kingdom. That he's ready to come down on the people, man, to establish his new world order, man, which is in the scriptures. Okay? To make the whole world worship the image of the beast.
Everyone saw that.
Hey, you know, brackets, man. That shit was round and bubbly.
And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee from before, but you're seeing them now, man. The signs past is evident, man. And we're in the final steps. The white man putting his stamp on his new world order, man. And that's what the brother's getting into, man. But you got our people out here, this
World War III?
Yeah, World War III is we're in it, man. The proxy wars is over, man. Now, you know, I saw the article the brother pulled out. You know, Putin's ready to push them buttons, man. China ain't playing. China's been threatening. North Korea, they've been threatening, man. Now it's gone from the proxy wars. Now they're gonna fully start getting into this battleground shit. They have to get them troops in and start going to battlefield war, man.
The elites are pulling
tanks
out,
and that, man.
Getting into their bunkers. They're getting ready to let this shit loose, man. And they think they're gonna come up on the other side of it, and consolidate their power. But Yahweh Shai is gonna turn up and totally fuck their shit up, man.
That's what this.
Yahweh Shai is the snare. He's
the snare.
He's the spanner in their cogs. Because if Yahweh Shai didn't return,
then
he would have their new world order. They'd come back out of the thing with the killer robots and shit, looking like Terminator, and put everyone in slavery, man.
Basically, Esau thinks he's going to do what he did in World War II, where he caused the catastrophes and that. And then after it all settled, after all the smoke was clear, he came up with his new little systems and all that, man. But that's not going to work on this time, man. The Lord said he's going to, because Yahweh Shai is the stone that's going to smoke the image.
He said, man. I was just thinking about that. The stone is going out. That's Yahweh Shai, man. It's going to come, boom, obliterate everything, every dominion, including them. That's bad. That's the spirit. Because I was just thinking about it.
That's the spirit for real, man.
And what, is it blinking or is it just red?
Just red.
It's cool. With that one, it's so big, the battery, that red is very long.
Sorry.
I didn't charge it, but it should be alright. I don't know if the other one's charged.
I'll read from 44. This is Daniel's 2 and I'll start from 42. And it says, as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay.
That's NATO, man. They're partly strong, partly weak. And you can see that now. Part of NATO is militarily strong, part of it is weak. That's why they got to stick together, man. NATO really, when you really break it down, NATO have got to stick together because they can't defeat Russia individually. Britain cannot defeat Russia on their own. France cannot defeat Russia on their own. And Russia is always going to be an enemy to them because Russia don't forget shit. The Russian knows that all these guys have been conspirators against them, man. So they gotta stick together, man. Hey, but in the end, they go, once shit get real bad, then that's when they're gonna turn on America. But they gonna enter into that war together, man. But in the end, they're gonna turn.
This is part of iron and part of clay. So the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken. It says, and whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle to get themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another.
Meaning, even though they got this confederacy, man, they still got xenophobia and the differences between each other.
They want payback, man. Everyone wants payback on each other.
You know, they don't like each other. Like British people don't like French people. It's fucked up, man. And they're all crackers, man.
We've all got them grudges, man. It says, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. It says, and in the days of these kings shall the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yahushua of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
Now we're in the beginning of that, but really that kingdom is with Yahweh Shai, man. Yeah, when Yahweh Shai is bringing, like, when he comes, that's when that kingdom's really gonna be established, man. You got guys talking about how they're setting up a government. Nigga, what you governing? We're out here to just teach the word, and we're in order doing that. But when the Yahweh Shai comes, he's the one that's actually gonna set up the order. Like, this is king, this is the 12. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna order it in the proper fashion, man. But that's when you're going to see Holy Jerusalem coming down out of the sky. You know what I'm saying? The kingdom in the Israelites, man. Yeah. But you see in the beginning of that, the Lord's raising up Israelites to be saved, to be part of that kingdom. Hey, the knowledge. The Lord said the kingdom of heaven is in us.
It says, which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to another people.
Meaning that's a cold cut. The rulership of the earth isn't going to be for no other people than the Israelites, the saints.
It says, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
Consume them. All the kingdoms, and it shall stand forever, meaning the kingdom of heaven, the rulership beginning with Yahushua on to King David and the 12, the rulership of the sons of Israel over the universe is going to be forever, man. And you elites, you're going into slavery for 1,000 years, you're going to work hard and build up the kingdom of heaven. You're going to be breaking up rocks, breaking up marble from my kitchen countertop. You're going to be breaking up sandstone, because I like sandstone, man. I think I'm gonna have some sandstone finish on my castle. Some nice sandstone. It looks good when the sun hits it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some reddish sandstone from Britain. They got some nice red terracotta sandstone. You know what I'm saying? Well, someone's gonna have to quarry that, man.
Mine it out.
Ain't gonna be no big digger. It's gonna be them.
They're gonna be the diggers, man.
You're gonna build up the kingdom of heaven, then you're just going to be destroyed. You're not even going to get your land back and enjoy paradise. These other nations are going to enjoy paradise. They're going to enjoy clean water, organic food, justice. They're going to enjoy the paradise, but they're just going to be subordinate to us. You are not going to enjoy paradise. You're going to see it. You're going to see it.
You're going to wish you was there.
You're going to wish you could stay to enjoy it, but you're gonna get burned up, man. Obadiah 18, the Revenge Project.
Straight. I just smoked with the image when I was trying to talking about. It says Daniel 2, and I'll read from 34. It says, thou sawest till the stone was cut out without hands.
That's Yahushua.
Which smote the image upon his feet, and they were of iron and clay, and break them in pieces, to pieces. So that's it.
That's Yahushua, man. And Yahushua is coming back real soon. But before that happens, the Lord's going to proliferate this word. The word is going to be proliferated, man. And the Lord's going to seal up that elect. And once the elect is sealed, all bets are off, man. All you guys out there playing games, you don't want to enter in at the straight gate, that's all right. That just means you're not meant to enter in at the straight gate. That just means you're going to have to be put to death in a grievous manner and take that dishonor and come back again in the re-up, man. That's it. You're going to have to get re-uploaded. That's what it is. Refresh and re-upload. Reboot.
Matrix Reloaded.
Matrix Reloaded. That's all it's going to have to be. You guys don't want to take the hard road. You don't want to suffer.
That's right.
That's all right, man. You're just going to have to come back in the kingdom through a nutsack. You know? But the men that are men of honor, they're going to be sealed with his truth, man, and real soon, man. Real soon. Hey, it could be after the Passover, before or during the Passover.
That's what brothers is hoping.
The Lord could do something great and just magnify this word. And the elders are great millstone, man. And it's going to happen naturally. Because the apostles ain't seeking to magnify themselves by pulling no publicity stunts, man. But the Lord is the Lord always will do it because it's the Lord's work. The Lord, on a day you least expect it, can make something spectacular happen, man. And we pray that that could happen just before the Passover, during the week of
during that week, who knows?
We don't know. But the Lord is going to do something to magnify his work, because we at the end of this thing, man.
Is there.
And the harvest is great, so the Lord's going to have to bring in that. So we could get that. The Lord said that the days weren't shortened, man. The Lord's going to have to cut these days short. The white man is genetically modifying the food. Don't you know that the rats that were given that shit started growing mad tumors and were sterilized, man? We gotta get the fuck out of here, man. Or we all be dead, man. We won't forget about the next generation. There is no next generation. It just be robots. Like what's that movie? Motherfucking robot.
I Robot. Will Smith, I Robot. That's what.
It'll be like Megatron. It'll be like Transformers, man.
Yeah.
Home planet out here. just nothing but machines.
It's exactly what he wants. Because when you watch that film I, Robot, the robots was running things, man. You know, they took over, man. You know, I said there's more robots in the population than probably humans, man. Yeah. You know, because they had a robot for every household and shit. Yeah, it's crazy, man. The police and the state and all that, man. But this is on the brother's point. Matthew 24:22. And except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh to be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Yeah, and that begins with sealing up the elect, man, with this knowledge, man. That's why through the Spirit, the apostles call it the year of the push, man. And that's, hey, the scriptures say what they seal in earth, sealed in heaven, man. That's through the Spirit. The Lord put that vibration, so to the Heavenly Father is the year of the push. And we know, hey, if the Lord want to push this word, hey, go into the book of Acts and you see how the Lord pushed the word. Marvelous acts, man. Marvelous acts, man.
He woke up within a short space. He woke up 5,000 men. One go.
Which and that was before the age of viral.
Right.
That was before the viral age.
Yeah, that's before. Yeah. That's ancient.
Now the whole world can see one act.
Imagine that.
Now you can get a video can have 2 billion views
within an hour. Within an hour, man.
Go viral on Facebook.
And that's what's going to happen
on Twitter.
When certain the so-called spooky stuff starts happening, that miraculous stuff, and the Lord gives power to certain men, and they start healing people and doing sort of, you know, when there's a mass death and destruction scenario going on, that's when you're going to see 2 billion hits in 1 hour, man. Like at the time of 9/11. What happened to the elders' website, man? That shit got hits, man. It crashed their website.
And that's when they're going to have to cut the internet, but it's going to be too late.
Oh, that's that term they call when the Twitter, when they go crazy on the internet, they say shut down the internet on Twitter. That's what's going to happen, man. They're going to shut down the internet, man, when all that happens, man. You know, all kinds of miraculous stuff, man.
Hey, so, you know, and with that, you want to say shalom, man.
Shalom.